started. G'day, welcome to Outside Man. My name's Matt.
My name's Jed.
And we're glad to have you this evening.
Yep.
Big week this week.
Yep.
We had a short round, last round. We had State of Origin this week.
Yep.
We got the Women's Rugby League State of Origin on right now. We're actually watching it in the background.
Yep.
While we're doing this.
Yep.
It's just great time of year.
Yep.
So we're going to do a short episode tonight. We're going to try and keep it short.
Yes.
Aren't we?
Yeah, we'll try to. We're sitting on opposite sides tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a bit different.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
Yeah, I think it works all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was getting sore neck. I was looking that way, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, let's thank tonight's sponsors, SAE Group, for all things solar for your home or your commercial property, your off-grid property. If you want batteries, hit them up. They do Teslas, Sonnen, Sungrow, SolarEdge, Enphase, Fronius, SMA, you name it, they probably do it. And they know what they're talking about, trust me.
Yeah, call this man.
I know what I'm talking about. They know what they're talking about. If you need solar, give them a call. 1300 18 20 50.
Yep.
Right, let's get on with it.
Yep, sounds good.
So last round, short round. I wasn't really too fussed on my tips. I sort of used my best gauge, but because there was there was a lot of players out.
Yeah, it was hard to
pick.
Yeah.
So Dolphins Dragons was the first game. Dolphins won 26-12.
Yeah. They played well, the Dolphins.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a few good touches there. Kafusi's out, obviously, because of that big hit from the week before. Other than that, yeah, I thought they were on it. Dragons just really missed Ben Hunt.
Oh, they did
out.
big time, yeah.
Ben Hunt and his leadership just weren't there.
Did you see that quickly this week with the Dragons? It's just gone from bad to worse. Jason Riles rejected the deal to coach him, and also St. George Bankers said...
I did see that.
Yep, it's going to be their last year after sponsoring...
40 years.
40 years.
So do they still get to be called St. George Dragons, or they got to...
I don't know.
It might be the Westpac Dragons or something.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny? So, yeah, not looking good for the old Dragons, but they'll work through it. They'll get through it. It's just a rough patch.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere. They're just in a bit of strife, which is, for me, being a Titans fan, it's good for me because it means the Titans are out of the spotlight for troubles for clubs and all the rest of it. So happy days. Next game was Eels versus Cowboys down in Sydney.
Yeah.
Eels came away with a win, 24-16.
Yeah.
Cowboys didn't really have a look in.
Oh gosh, no.
Eels pretty much their normal starting side.
Oh yeah.
So they just
I think the Cowboys just scored a couple of late tries to make it look a bit better. But they were never in it.
They were in a bit of trife. So I think they've got jeez. So they've got work to do. Still got a few games left. We're sort of getting to the point in the season now where teams, if they really to make the 8, they've got to start winning.
Oh, definitely.
So there's going to start getting a bit of a build up of pressure on. Queensland scored. Yeah. It's Queenslander.
Warriors and Broncos.
I tipped Warriors.
Yeah, me too.
Because they're playing in New Zealand.
Yep.
Napier. I don't think they played there for a while.
And it might be the last game that they played.
I think there was like 6 or 7 pitch invaders.
Yeah, I think so.
And I found out that the pitch invaders don't get banned if they've got clothes on.
Oh, gee.
So I think they just said they got a fine or something.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Yeah.
In New Zealand, as long as you got your pants on, you can invade the pitch.
Yeah, but no bowl games for you, Napier.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done.
So, bit of a surprise. Broncos coming away with a win.
Yeah. Reynolds played very well for them.
They stepped up.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show how much of an impact that he actually does make on that team. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'd be, if they haven't already, I'd be locking him up until he retires.
Yeah. Next game. Souths versus Raiders, upset of the round.
Yes. I didn't actually get to watch any of this game, and I wish I had of, because from reports it was the best. It was the best game of the round.
Yeah.
I tipped Rabbitohs, but I should have gone Raiders because Rabbitohs had more players out. But it wasn't that different really. 26 Rabbitohs, 33 Raiders, so it wasn't that much of a blowout.
Yeah. But yeah, the Raiders scored a late try to win that game, and was it? And someone had a seizure on the field as well.
Oh yes, yeah, he's all right too. I forget.
Ziziak or no?
No, don't know.
Yeah.
Just Google it. He's all right. So the conclusion was that it wasn't one head knock that he had.
Oh, okay.
It was. They said that there was a couple of hit ups where they would have had like micro, mini,
head knocks
or whatever that would have compounded into that point. So he's okay. Haven't heard if he's back from out of hospital or whatever.
Yeah, he's out of hospital, but yeah, he'll be out for a while, I'd say.
Yeah. Got to get your head right. So that's unfortunate.
All right.
And
Newcastle and the Seagulls.
Yeah, Knights with the win. Thought they deserved that win.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Kalen Ponga and Dango Guide showing Queensland what they're missing out on.
Yeah.
So, do you think it was enough to get a look in again, or you think Queensland's pretty well set now?
Yeah. Well, I think
for this year at least.
Yeah, I think they're pretty well set. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
But we'll let's
quickly talk about Origin last night.
Yeah, all right, let's do Origin. Queensland won.
Yeah, Queensland won.
26-18.
Yeah.
It was a bit...
I found it a bit scrappy.
Bit scrappy, it was. Both teams didn't really seem like they had their plays sorted out.
Yeah, the field was a bit slippery, but,
New South Wales had so much possession in the Queensland's 20, and they just couldn't capitalise on it, score points. There was a couple of controversies as well.
Yeah, what did you think about the sin bin?
I think it was rubbish, absolutely rubbish. Yeah. There's no way it warranted a sin bin.
Yeah.
A penalty at most, but it wasn't intentional, and it was a head clash.
Yeah, it was a dead set head clash, yeah.
And what about Josh Addo-Carr's swinging arm in the first couple of minutes to the guy on the ground, the Queensland player on the ground? Nothing happened with that.
Yeah, it was just like play on, and then,
Yeah, I thought it was a bit... And also, I was watching it on Channel 9, and they cut to an ad break, and they come back, and he was walking off.
Yeah.
And it was a sin bin. It's like... And the commentators were like, oh, what the heck? He got sin binned. So, it was a bit...
Yeah, but I think New South Wales will have a few changes in their team.
Do you think it's time for, a mix-up in the centres or the halves?
Yeah, well, Nico Hines probably should have been there in hindsight, maybe.
In Nico hindsight?
Yeah.
He definitely should have been on earlier. Stephen Crichton, I thought, he had good touches. He just didn't pass the ball out to Toho.
Oh, yeah, no.
He was strong, he ran hard, couple of little things here and there, but overall I thought he was good. Tyson Frizzell, he was running hard and fast, and same thing. I thought he was really unlucky to have that try disallowed.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah.
But I guess it was because the umpire on the field said no try.
Yeah.
The bunker didn't have enough to overturn it.
Yeah, exactly.
So they had to go with that. So I thought that was unlucky. The Appy Coruscant try I thought was a bit... Yeah. Was it a knock on or penalty or whatever, or a half strip or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, he got the try.
Yep.
Reece Walsh, that where he was involved in the tackle and the ball's come out and it looked like it grazed his hand, which would have constituted a knock on from Queensland. So Queensland were really lucky there that they didn't get that.
Yeah, I thought it was a knock on.
Yeah. It did look like it brushed his hand.
Yeah.
So look, it was scrappy.
Yeah.
It didn't have
that feel.
Yeah. So I don't know. New South Wales came out and played really hard.
Yeah.
And were in Queensland's face for like first 5-10 minutes.
But then they
sort of stopped. It's like, keep that aggression up, guys. It'd be hard to do it, obviously, because they're so functioning at such a high level, but you got to keep in their face. You got to get Queenslanders angry, because then they'll just want to fight instead of play footy, but they just gave up. So
I think Lindsay Collins should be the fullback for Queensland after jumping over Teddy there.
Yeah, how good was that? Do you reckon he'll be giving it to Teddy at training?
I think so.
That was a good.
Yeah, that was
a good pluck out of the air. Liam Martin was really good.
Yeah.
He put his body on the line, smashed through, scored a try.
Yeah.
Tackled hard, got up in Queensland's face.
Yeah, and I think Ruben Cotter, he got man of the match.
Yeah, he did. He didn't play in his position at all.
Yeah, well, at one stage there, like, I think Ben Hunt was playing out on the wing.
Yeah.
I think Fafita was playing out in the centres. So, yeah, it was a really...
And New South Wales didn't seem to pick up on that too much either.
No.
As soon as you see someone out of position, wouldn't you target that side?
Yeah.
So anyway,
yeah. And Tom Gilbert, he'll be out for a while.
Yep, dislocated shoulder. Queensland got in trouble because was it Lindsay Collins that came on?
Yeah.
Lindsay came on. Tom Gilbert was off the field.
Yeah.
And Lindsay came on, but it wasn't an official interchange.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like Queensland's going to get a fine.
Yeah.
Anastasia's good for it. She'll pay it.
Yeah. Did you just see there just quickly that was it Andrew Johns got copped criticism today because he was a commentator, but then he was also giving a halftime speech. So they were saying
was it Johns or was it
was it Cameron Smith?
Cameron Smith.
Oh, Cameron Smith.
Cameron Smith was in the Queensland dressing room at halftime.
At halftime, yeah. So it was a bit of a conflict of interest.
Wonder where the line is on that.
Yeah.
But, like previous years, they'd have communications with Fittler in the coaching box.
Yeah.
And they never talked to Kevy when he was coaching.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Well, even like during the commentary last night, I did hear John say when Gilbert went off there.
Yeah.
They were saying
Blues just scored.
He was saying, you're going to attack that side now, and I feel like that shouldn't be really mentioning in commentary, of their own weakness. It should be up to the coaches, to pick up on that,
Do you think maybe they should just not talk to the coaches at all?
Yeah, I think it's probably better.
Yeah, but it's not like Cameron Smith would have been, listening in on private conversations that the Blues coaching staff was having, and then taken into the thing, and then vice versa. Andrew Johns wouldn't have been listening in on the Queensland's conversations and then relaying it. So, but I don't know. Who knows? They do what they do. They get paid a lot more than what we do. So assumedly.
Yeah, you'd want to hope so.
Yeah, unless we can get some sponsors.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go through the ladder.
All right, let's go to the ladder.
Quickly. All right, in first, we got what, 4 teams in first. We got the Panthers, Sharks, Broncos, Storm.
Yeah.
So all pretty close there.
Yeah, Broncos the only one that haven't had a bye yet.
Yep.
Still. So they'll go up. They'll, if you adjust it, they'll be on top.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then in 5th place, and we've got the Rabbits, followed by the Dolphins and Raiders. So they're all on 16 points.
Yeah.
And then just after they lost last week, the Warriors are down in 8th, so they're just inside.
They're hanging in.
Yeah. And then also on 14 points, we got the Titans and Roosters. So this week we're hoping for a Titans loss and a Roosters win.
You never know.
Even I've got the Titans jersey on, but the Roosters jersey is currently getting washed. So you know,
it got thrown off the balcony.
After last week's game or whatever it was, or 2 weeks ago. And then in 11th and 12th we've got Manly and Newcastle, and then in 13th, we've got the Eels, followed by the Bulldogs, both on 12. West Tigers and the Cowboys are both on 10. And followed, lastly, the Dragons.
Oh, the Dragons. So Dragons have still got a bye coming up. Cowboys have had no buys. West Tigers have had their 2 buys. So, yeah, adjustment. Cowboys would go up to 12 points. Yeah, look, they'd still be 15th or 16th anyway because of the points differential because they got flogged by the Tigers the other week. Don't forget that. We won't let anyone forget that.
No.
You can't forget your floggings.
Yeah.
Except when you're a Titans fan because you've had so many floggings.
Yeah.
And second half.
Yeah.
Losing the second half. Anyway, let's not go.
Let's not talk about that.
That makes me sad. Anyway, positively, let's look towards this weekend.
All right.
So we got 7 games this weekend.
Yep.
No game tonight, Thursday night, obviously. There will be a game Friday night. So straight after this episode, you'll be watching this. We'll be going on to
watching the West Tigers versus Raiders game. Yep.
So Croker's out.
Yep. And they did that.
Harawira Nara. Is he the one that had the...
Yeah, he was the one that had the head knock.
Yeah. I was thinking of Lieutenant Zerzniak, but he plays for Warriors, so...
Yeah, so Jared Croker, he's missing this week, so he can play his 300th at home next weekend.
What do you think about that?
Look, I can understand it why. Why? Because he's been a Raiders man, all his life and stuff like that. And he did get hit up a bit after last week's game. He had a big bruise on his eye.
Yeah.
But...
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Especially with your senior players.
Yeah, no.
And especially someone like Croker who's, he gives it his all every week.
Yeah, and he's been, after his injury setbacks and...
Being dropped to reserves for ages.
And it could be...
I think it's good. I think the Raiders are looking after him.
Yeah.
I did see something that Ricky wasn't too happy about it, but I think he accepted it anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, how good would it be being a stalwart for a side and then playing your 300th game at home?
I think he made his debut in 2007. I was still in school.
Yeah.
Now, the big question is, though, when he retires, does he run for Prime Minister?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he has to.
Yeah, he has to. Hey, we can't do that much.
What else are you going to do? So I'm thinking Raiders will do the West Tigers. I think the Raiders are still too good.
Yeah,
still too good on paper.
Yeah.
Friday night game, it'll be good. Any game's good to watch.
Yeah.
All right, so first game on Saturday.
Warriors and Dolphins.
This will be pretty close. Where are they? Go Media Stadium. So they're in Auckland this week.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a tricky one.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Flip a coin. I'm going Dolphins. I'm going to go Dolphins.
Well, I'll go Warriors then.
All right.
Yeah. There's not much to really comment on that game.
Yeah. So if you're out mowing the yard, it might be worthwhile just
flicking
it on and just watching it occasionally.
Oh, yeah. How's your lawn looking, though?
It's terrible. I haven't mowed it for so long. The problem is it grows so slow because it's cold.
Yeah.
That, there's a lot of parts that if I mowed it wouldn't change.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sort of like waiting for those bits to catch up and then I can mow the long bits.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to have to give in and just mow it this weekend, I think.
Yeah. All right, the second game on Saturday night, Titans versus the Rabbits.
Sam Verrills is back this week.
Oh, that's a very...
Dave Fafita's in. Yep. Oh, so Sam Verrills is on the interchange. Aaron Clark.
So they both play that hooker role, don't they?
He's more of a utility.
Utility, yeah.
But yeah, he was playing hooker last year. So Rabbitohs, I think, will still be too good for Titans.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's Titans' first home game for the last 7 games. I think we've had 7 on the road or something stupid. So, yeah, I think it'll be a good game. I think it will be a good game. If Titans can keep their head, they're going to put a lot of pressure on the Rabbits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I might just hit the Rabbit. I want to see him win because I just...
You need the Roosters to leapfrog.
Oh, no. It's just... I just don't like South.
Oh, you want the Titans to win?
Yeah, I want the Titans
to win. I thought you wanted Rabbitohs to win.
I just don't like... It can happen next week.
All right.
It can happen next week.
All right. Titans for the win. Sharks, Broncos.
This is a hard game.
PointsBet Stadium. You reckon game of the round?
Yeah, possibly. I think, Broncos will probably win this. And the Broncos, from memory, they actually have not a bad record against the Sharks. Yeah. So who are you picking in this game?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that'll be a good game. It's a tough one. I'm probably going to go Sharks.
Yeah, I prefer to see the Sharks win.
Yeah.
But, who knows?
So, go Queensland. Still going. We didn't get called back. Oh, and she knocked it on. Oh.
Gee. Anyway.
I think he called it back anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
The next game.
All she had to do was pick it up. She would have scored.
Roosters versus Bulldogs. So
Teddy's in. Teddy's been named. Lindsay Collins is at fullback for Teddy this week. Tupanua is starting at lock.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think that's good. He plays with a lot of intensity.
Yeah.
They're playing at Gosford.
Look, our record at Gosford, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
It's not good.
We'll move on. Roosters for the win.
Yeah. Roosters for the win.
Roosters win. Cowboys Storm.
Oh.
In Townsville, by the looks of that.
Yep. I know it's at home for the Cowboys, but I think the Storm are going to absolutely pull their pants down.
I think they will absolutely pull them pants down too. Storm for the win.
Yep.
Cricket score?
Oh, not quite, but I think it'll be like 30-10 or something like
30-10. All right, 30-10. You heard that here. And last game of the round, Panthers Dragons. First versus last. Sunday night.
Yeah.
If you're Ivan Cleary, are you resting your Origin players, or are you getting him in there and going to absolutely spank the Dragons?
Just spank them. Yep.
Just spank them like a naughty puppy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Get down, naughty puppy.
I mean, Dragons have got Ben Hunt back, but I don't think they'll make it.
They need more than Ben Hunt to beat the Penrith.
Mm.
Panthers are just too good. And probably, the Blues players in that team are probably out to get,
Yeah, revenge. Or not revenge.
Not revenge, but,
They just proves that they're...
Or reiterate that they're good. They're quality. They know what they're doing. All right, well, there we go. That's last round, this round, Origin.
Yeah.
Currently, the score for the women's... what do we got?
6-4 to New South Wales.
So, and we got 31 minutes. So they haven't had half time yet, though.
No.
Okay, so they must be do that. What's the halves? I thought they did 30-minute halves, so they must be doing 40.
Yeah, maybe 30.
Don't know. We'll watch on and we'll find out for next week, and we'll report back to you with what we think about the rugby league, women's rugby league. But I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
The season's going to start in a couple of weeks. It's good. It's good footy. It reminds me of old school footy, where it's more biff and barge.
Yeah, not so much structure, I find.
Yeah. And passion. They all seem to...
just love the game.
Yeah, like they do. They genuinely seem like they love it. So, it'd be good to get it more popular, spread the word out.
Yeah, I've been to a game.
Yeah.
So,
Was it good?
Yeah, I loved it.
Was it a good atmosphere?
I loved it. And the Roosters, we won. We won a grand final.
Yeah.
So, that was at the start of last year. So,
very good.
Yeah, Roosters all the way.
All right, well, let's go. We got things to do.
Yep.
You guys have got things to do. Thanks for tuning in tonight and listening to us ramble for however long it's been. I don't even know.
Yep.
Queensland have just scored
Queensland
again.
have just scored
well
again.
done. What was I going to say? Oh, remember to like and subscribe. If you like it, it spreads it out to more people who are like you and like-minded. If you subscribe, and we hope that we have earned your subscription today, you can keep up with all of our videos. If you have any suggestions or comments, chuck them in. We read them.
Yep.
As long as they're not too nasty.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I love nasty comments. They're far away. And that's it. We're done.
Yep. All right.
See you next week.
See you guys. Have a good time. Have a good day.
Have a good evening.
Yeah. See you guys.